Hello and welcome to my vlog. I thought I'd do something a bit different this time. As you can see, I've no Z footage background, it's actually my garden. So what's been going on? Well, the first thing I should say is the audio equipment I'm using. I actually got a long service award of 25 years from my company. So I used it to purchase some audio equipment. Here's some of it here, which is what I'm using. With the fluffy caterpillar on here, you've already seen this in some of the videos. And yeah, quite happy with this. So yeah, for all their faults, my company isn't horrendous. So yeah, kudos to them for this. And on with the vlog. So, let's have a look. My phone's down here, which is where I got my notes, rather than the screen in front of me. So yeah, I'll be looking down a little bit. Okay, so, let's get the bad thing out the way first. This is a Kickstarter which has come up, called the AGA, it's the Amiga Global Alliance. David Pleasance, who used to work with Amigas, has set up. He's asking a stupid sum of money for something which is already free. Yeah. And somebody else has already set up something which does exactly the same as he's proposing for a few quid in a few hours. So it's all complete and utter bollocks. Now, I'm choosing my own choice to not support this endeavour. However, even though I might think people who do are a bit goofy, I'm not going to criticise them either. It's individual choice. Now, I know there are some people around who like to bring everybody else in the industry into anything that goes bad. That's not me. That's not me. And I don't prescribe to that mentality. So, for me, no. Anybody else, it's up to you, really. It's a really daft endeavour, in my opinion. But I'm not going to make anybody else's decision for them. That's not me. I'm not going to criticise anybody else for making that decision. That's not me. Yeah, some people just cannot let things go. They got to bring a whole industry into it. And nope, you do not get my support for that. I think actually it's worse than the problem that's there. So, and my phone keeps turning off, so there we go. Now, onto the good stuff. The weather, the pool. I set the pool up, I think, just before the last vlog. Well, it was just after the last vlog. It was on the weekend, just before the weekend of the last vlog. And I'm keeping it nice and crystal clear, which is a good thing because it'll probably take 2 days to drain. It took a whole day to fill. Well, about 6-7 hours. So imagine how long that'll take to drain with no actual pressure, just gravity. So, yeah, and this weather is just bloody gorgeous. As I say, I do feel, for those of you who can't stand the heat, but I'm taking advantage of it. This is my time. This is what I've been looking forward to. We get 8 months of crap. Let's have some good weather and enjoy it. So yeah, that's the weather stuff. Now, for my Amiga, I bought a network card. It's a 3-com, 10 megabit variety, which is all it'll work with the driver that's available. But it works wonderful. Yeah, I got it all working on every setup I have that needs it. So that's a win for me. Now I just got to figure out, next time I get my Amiga out, I've been too busy this weekend with good stuff to do outside stuff. So I haven't had my Amiga out this weekend. But I do intend to set up IRC on it. Now IRC, AMIRC does not support SSL, and the IRC server I connect to mainly only accepts SSL. So I'm going to have to use a tunnel, which I've downloaded. I haven't set it up because I basically haven't spent that much time sat doing one thing. Okay, on to the next item. ChatGPT. Yes, I finally got around to setting up an account. Know thine enemy. I've asked it 3 questions. That's all so far. The first one was about SSL, Amiga, IRC. And it told me AMIRC. So I said, no, it doesn't. It said, oh yeah, you're right, it doesn't. Try WookieChat instead. WookieChat came out before AMI SSL. 2009 was the last time it was updated. So fail on ChatGPT. Then I asked it who I am. Doesn't know me. Can't remember the third question I asked it, but it failed on that as well. So it's not really good, is it? I mean, it has its uses, but yeah, It's basically an inferior search engine as a search engine. It can do other things as well. Not got around to that yet. Maybe one day I will. But yeah, I've set it up, and so far I'm not impressed, to be honest with you. No. You know, I say, look, this information has been available since you last connected to the database. I know you're not online, but it should be available. No, I can't do that. It's not online, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, so ChatGPT does have limitations, as we all know anyway. Okay. Now, the other night I went to bed and I'm thinking, ow, that hurts. And a water's being snagged on my chest. I'm not going to go graphic, but it was bleeding. Put a plaster on it, left it on there for 24 hours, took a bath the next night, took the plaster off, and it was still bleeding. So the next day then, got an appointment at 8 o'clock. Phoned up at 8 o'clock, the doctors, made 3 appointments because, well, me, my daughter, my son all wanted appointments. Got them all together, amazingly. And it was like half an hour. Bloody hell. So not even having a coffee, out we went to the doctor. And he took a look at it and he says, I shouldn't be doing this, but follow me. Into the nurses' offices, sign a form, sign my life away, local anaesthetic, and he actually took the wart off. And great, that was amazing. Amazing service from the doctors for a change. They are improving, I gotta be fair. Then my son, who didn't get an appointment straight after my daughter, who was straight after me, he jumped in front. Because he said, you're all together, you might as well get it all done with. As I said at the time, this particular doctor, I says, everybody expects you to run late anyway because we all know you actually care. He just said, okay, fair enough. He was pleased with that. So yeah, do get compliments. Credit where credit's due again. They did good this time, especially this doctor. I won't go any names because even though it's good, I'm not going to go naming names. The surgery has been doing, I will say that much. And yeah, they are improving. I will give them that. The last few times they've been improving. Okay. Last thing, my drone. The power button, I pressed that in and it wouldn't, it jammed, basically. It came loose. So it wouldn't turn on. To turn it off, I'd have to take the battery out. So I figured out how to do it online. I saw 2 videos, went to the first one, it said undo these 4 screws and blah, 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 nothing. Went to another one, it says you only need to undo these 2 screws and then pull the back off. Dead easy. 5-second job. So that's the method I use. I can get it back in. I'm going to have to do something about it because it comes loose too easily. So when I go out and take the drone out for on the holidays or wherever, when I take it on location, so to speak, I'll have to take a screwdriver with me so I can fix it quickly. But yeah, it is a quick fix. It's not a problem. Now I know what I'm doing, I can fix that really quickly. And so that's it. It's a shorter than usual vlog. But I have done mini vlogs. I'll probably do more now I got all this equipment, including the selfie stick, which is currently a tripod, which is what the camera is sat on. Now, I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to do this today out here. I was going to go to the park near the library and do it. And that's because my neighbour, no criticism here really, she was playing rap music, which would have got me a copyright strike. Now, again, my neighbour is pretty decent, so I'm not going to criticise. It's in the daytime, it wasn't excessive, I couldn't hear it from inside the house. So yeah, kudos to her as well. And now it's quiet, so I thought I'd take advantage. And of course, I'm going to finish with the Ukraine flag, because that's still going on. And I keep saying, Ukraine aren't perfect. They're no angels. They got their issues. But they shouldn't have been invaded. And I'll say this about every other time the US or the UK have invaded somewhere else. It shouldn't be happening. It should not be happening. Let them get on with it themselves. We got no business in them. Russia got no business in Ukraine. Get the hell out of there. Okay, and that's it. Until the next one, which may be in 3 weeks, it may be sooner. Have a good one. Ta-ra now.